Hey guys, it's Asian Homie 101. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing with you how to create an interview-friendly makeup look. And the reason why I wanted to create this video is because I know there's tons of videos out there that show interview makeup, and I find that for most girls, especially like me, we want to look like ourselves when we walk into an interview. We don't look like we don't want to look too glamorous or dolled up looking at an interview. Of course, if you are applying to Sephora and Ulta or MAC, obviously you'd want to be glammed up as anything. But for most normal girls who are just applying to things, like let's say you're applying to like Chase, or you're applying to Macy's, or if you're applying to just like the regular world, or even if you're applying to grad school, which is like what I'm doing right now and the process of doing right now, you want to make sure that your makeup is realistic and not too, I guess, like too over the top. So this makeup look is very light, very effortless. It doesn't take a lot of time to do. It takes me about 10 minutes to do max. So it's very easy. It's not stressful at all. You don't have to worry about blending much of anything. My skin shows through. I have my lashes are nice, curled, and have mascara on just so my eyes look a little bit more awake. I have eyebrows on, and all that type of fun stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun watching this video, and do click on my blog link below so you can see any few more of my interview tips that I may have not covered when I go through the video. And so yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy watching how I created this natural look. And yeah, stay tuned to see what I did. So I'm gonna first start off by using the BareMinerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. This is just gonna make sure my foundation stays in place a little bit longer than if I didn't have it in place. It also makes my foundation look a little bit smoother than, and if I didn't have it on my face, it looks a little bit more crisp and clean. And it just clings to my face a little bit more. After I wait about a minute or two for the BareMinerals primer to get set and get a little bit tacky on my skin, then I'll go in with my foundation. And today I'll be using the Shiseido Sheer and Perfect Foundation. This is SPF 18, and I am the shade 040 Natural Fair Ochre. And the reason why I'm going in with this foundation instead of going in with full coverage foundation is because I think it just looks a bit more natural when you're walking into an interview or whatnot. And for me personally, I don't want to walk into an interview cake face with full-on glamorous eyeshadow. I rather have my skin looking shown through, looking a bit more professional. I don't know how the atmosphere of the work environment is, so I don't really want to go looking all dolled out and then come to find out that no one in there is dolled out. So yeah, I'd rather play it safe than having to deal with, not getting a job or whatever, or not getting into the grad program that I'm applying to. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing, just to play it safe. Just dabbing it all over my face, giving it just so that it covers up the majority of my redness. I don't have to cover all my imperfections. It's not that big of a deal to me. I find that using this with my fingers with this foundation, it actually gives me a bit more coverage than if I were going in with like a brush or the beauty blender. Okay, so I just changed the lighting a little bit, so it should be a bit brighter than it was before. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a concealer, just cover up my under eye circles, and maybe a little bit of any areas that are a little bit more problematic. The concealer I'm going in is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, and this is the one in light. Just popping this underneath my eyes. And in the middle of my brow areas. Those are really my most problematic areas at the moment. And then I'll be buffing it out using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna first start off by setting my concealer, and I'll be using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent. Let's do so. Using the e.l.f. Blush brush to set my under eye area. This concealer has minimal creasing on its own because the formula is so thin, but I just of course want to make sure. And I have to set my face the majority of the time because I am really oily. And of course, having makeup break down in the middle of an interview or whatchamacallit is a bit, I guess it'd be adding a bit more stress than I would like. So of course I would want to make sure that my face is intact for the majority of the day. I'm gonna now go into my eyebrows. I am using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium. I'm gonna first start off by using the eyebrow gel, this side right here. Just using the applicator it comes with. And of course, because my eyebrows are looking hella dark, I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. Professional Eyelash and Brow Wand, just so I can, you know, diffuse the color out a little bit, just so it looks a little bit more natural. I always recommend for interviews just to get your eyebrows done, whether it be threading, waxing, plucking, whatever you do, just because your eyebrows frame your face, and you just look a lot more polished that way. So you don't necessarily have to fill your eyebrows in if you're uncomfortable with doing that, but I really do recommend you either threading or getting your eyebrows waxed a couple of days before, just so your eyebrows, you know, look on fleek. And now I'm going to be setting my eyebrows using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I've used this for years, and it is awesome for setting your brows. Now for the rest of my eyes, I'll just be curling my eyelashes using the Mary Kay eyelash curler. And then I'll be going in for mascara using the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. I'm just going to add some color back into my face using the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder, and this is the one in Sundance. Just bronzing the perimeter of my face because foundation tends to wash you out a little bit and make you look a little bit 1D or 2D, and you just want to make sure that you look, you know, dimensional, look like you have some emotions type of deal. Using an e.l.f. Studio Complexion brush to do so. Now for blush, I'll be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Exposed. This is a very handy blush because it just goes with everything. It's very natural. A little bit of this goes a long way though. Don't be fooled by this color. Literally, a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, do you see the difference between here and here? Like, this one just looks a bit more like 3D. This side looks a bit more 3D with the blush on now, whereas this side still looks a bit more flat. For the lips, I'll be using one of the Jordana Balm stains, and this is the one in Honey Love. It's basically a My Lips But Better color. It's in more of a darky, pinky, nudie type of color. Now I'll be going in with a Q-tip to clean up any mascara that got onto my my lids because I am a hot mess like that. Mascara right now should be dry. You should only clean up your mascara that transferred after it dries. Just let it wait, and then it'll come off really easily. You do it wet, and it'll create a huge mess. Trust me, I've done that before. And that is it for my whole makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.